around like confetti at a party, it really raises the eyebrow of curiosity. Clearly, our characters are feeling as lost as a freshman trying to find their lecture hall on the first day. Their struggle to communicate effectively? Well, it's like trying to place a pizza order while speaking Klingon, it just doesn't work out well. And speaking of disengagement, the phrase "I'm out" pops up more often than a bad sequel at the box office. It's like our characters are waving a white flag in the middle of a battlefield. This recurring theme of avoidance? Let's just say it isn't exactly winning them any social butterflies awards. Expected but oh so appreciated. This moment of gratitude creates an amusing contrast with the overall tone, serving as a sweet dessert amidst a buffet of uncertainty. Now, let's rev up the excitement, shall we? The pursuit takes a wild turn with some off-road capabilities. Picture it, officers channeling their inner rally car drivers, determined to chase down the suspect like they're playing a live-action version of Mario Kart, banana peels included. Who needs stability when you can have adrenaline and unpredictability in a chase scene? But as the officers zoom after our suspect, they express frustration over his driving skills. It's like they're all in a real-time episode of America's Funniest Home Videos, wondering how someone could drive so poorly. Every reckless turn adds urgency, and you can practically hear the collective sigh of exasperation echoing through the patrol cars. Speaking of teamwork, coordination among different units is absolutely essential. It's like trying to organize a group project where everyone is actually doing their part. Miraculous, right? Their teamwork during this high-stakes situation is akin to a well-rehearsed dance routine, making sure nobody steps on anyone's toes or accidentally hits the oops button. As the chase continues, officers are not just frustrated, they're at peak annoyance levels over the suspect's reckless maneuvers. It's like watching a toddler throwing temper tantrums in a toy store, tense and slightly terrifying. This adds a gripping layer of tension, making one wonder if they should be reaching for popcorn or a stress ball. But hey, at least the officers are communicating effectively. It's all about that high-pressure teamwork, reminiscent of those moments when you have to coordinate with your friends to leave a party early without the host noticing. Communication here is absolutely vital, turning chaotic radio chatter into a symphony of procedural excellence. Oh, and let's not forget the personal stakes. At one point, an officer mentions a family event, adding a sprinkle of emotional depth to the wild chase. It's kind of like trying to attend your cousin's wedding while dodging questions about when you'll settle down yourself. This connection truly emphasizes the human side of law enforcement, reminding us that even heroes have lives outside of chasing suspects. And there's that beloved phrase again, "I'm out," making a comeback like a bad haircut from the 90s. It adds a comedic twist to the dialogue, as if these officers are hightailing it away from their responsibilities faster than most students dodge their morning classes. Expressions of gratitude, sprinkled here and there, might as well be confetti. Thank you appears like a polite guest trying to make its way through a chaotic conversation. It's those tiny moments of courtesy that provide a semblance of normalcy amidst the chaotic exchanges, like a cool breeze on a hot day. Now let's add a dash of absurdity. The use of nonsensical phrases and laughter contributes to a lighthearted tone that's almost like a sitcom episode gone rogue. It's entertaining and ridiculous, with each exchange perfectly highlighting the absurdity of their situation, like trying to do calculus on a roller coaster. Back to the real drama, the dispatch team is the unsung hero, orchestrating the efforts of various units in an urgent quest to stop the suspect. It's like they're conducting an orchestra of chaos, their communication underscoring the high stakes of the chase. And trust me, those stakes are higher than trying to finish a 10-page paper the night before. As officers continue their pursuit, they let their frustration over the suspect's reckless driving flow like a river. This behavior is like a ticking time bomb, escalating tensions and creating potential danger to the public. You could cut the tension with a butter knife, folks. As the chase shifts locations, the suspect's unpredictable route is like a game of hide-and-seek on caffeine. The officers are determined, almost as if they're in a reality show titled, "Catch Me If You Can." The intensity of the pursuit skyrockets with each passing moment, keeping everyone on the edge of their seats. And let's wrap this wild ride on a high note. Communication among units is crucial during high-speed chases. It's like a well-oiled machine, where real-time updates turn chaos into a mission, akin to trying to coordinate pizza toppings with a group of friends while everyone is shouting their preferences. Navigating through the craziness, they manage to track the suspect's movements like professional sleuths. Finally, let's talk about the vehicles. Oh, the glorious vehicles. The pursuit highlights the dangers of high-speed chases, where officers must navigate traffic like it's a giant game of Frogger while attempting to apprehend a fleeing suspect. Each attempt not only ramps up the thrill but also showcases their ever-increasing determination. After all, if they can catch this suspect, they'll have a truly epic story to tell later, and maybe even a nap on the way back. And let me leave you with one final thought. The frustration of law enforcement visibly ramps up as they chase this elusive suspect. Each failed attempt just sharpens their determination, kind of like cramming for finals. Every failure just leads to more motivation. They won't stop until they catch him, turning what started as a simple chase into an Olympic-level pursuit.